Well, I'm guessing since you're watching part 2 of this video series, you're interested in the conclusion of my story about how I eliminated my hemifacial spasm. The information that I'm going to share with you in this video will help you to improve or eliminate your hemifacial spasm. Now, I'm Fortney, and I'm forging my way towards the finish line in the 4th quarter of life, posting videos along the way. Now, since this video is about something that's medical in nature, I have to put a disclaimer in. I'm not giving any medical advice in this video, so don't make any changes to your diet or medications without first contacting your healthcare provider. Alright then, let's get into my story. After about 2 years of eating a strict vegan diet, I started to develop a slight flutter on my lower left eyelid. It was really no big deal at first, and I certainly didn't think that my diet could have had anything to do with it, because I believed that if you ate a well-balanced vegan diet, you would receive all the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients you needed to be healthy. The flutter in my left lower eyelid got progressively worse, and it became a spasm that traveled down the left side of my face, even to my neck. When I was spasming, it kind of looked like this. I kind of looked like Popeye. And additionally, during this period of time, I lost weight that I couldn't afford to lose, about 20 pounds. Now, I'm not a big guy, and I don't mind being thin, but I was actually becoming almost frail. The facial spasm was very embarrassing for me, especially when I tried to smile for pictures. It was very evident. It got to the point where I would even avoid making eye contact with people because I didn't want them to see the spasm. Anxiety set in, and that made the situation even worse. Incidentally, during that period of time, I went on an important job interview, and that was very stressful because the eye was spasming very hard, and it was very noticeable. I wonder what the people conducting the interview thought. It is very hard to make a good impression on an interviewer when you avoid eye contact. I'm actually very surprised that I got the job. So I continued to eat a vegan diet, and I just dealt with the situation for several more years. I really didn't know what to do next because I had no idea that my diet could have had anything to do with it. Just dealing with the spasm. That was my hemifacial spasm hell. Now, for my journey back from there. Since I am in the 4th quarter of life, I'm smart enough to know that sometimes to learn something new that is health promoting, you have to unlearn something old that is not health promoting. If something old is not working for you, you have to unlearn it, and you have to learn something new that is health promoting. Well, unfortunately, about 2 years ago, a serious medical issue arose in our life. This caused us to rethink a lot of things in our lives, including our dietary choice. The medical professionals that came into our life because of this diagnosis educated us to the fact that the vegan diet is not the most health-promoting diet. Now, it's a good cleansing diet to be used for weeks or months, but certainly not years. There are so many important nutrients that are missing in even a well-balanced vegan diet. We were also educated to the fact of how important proper vitamin and mineral supplementation is to maintaining optimal health. The vegan mantra that you get everything you need from the plants you eat just wasn't true in our case. The vegan aversion to healthy salts such as Himalayan or Celtic and to healthy oils such as organic olive and coconut oil can be very detrimental to health long term. When I was vegan, my cholesterol level dropped down to the 140 to 150 range, and I thought that was fantastic. And I have subsequently learned that the lower your cholesterol level, the higher the probability is that you're going to die young. Now, it is important that you maintain a proper good cholesterol, HDL, to bad cholesterol, LDL level. A simple lipid panel from your healthcare provider will show you your ratio. Cholesterol plays such an important role in so many different functions in the body. Your brain contains 25% of the cholesterol in your entire body. Cholesterol is absolutely essential for good brain and nerve health. And you don't get cholesterol from eating plants. Okay, so having said all that about why we left a vegan diet, what do we do now? We currently eat a diet that's loosely based on the Weston Price model, an omnivore diet full of organic plants and properly sourced animal products. What does properly sourced mean? Look for grass-fed and finished beef, free-range chicken and eggs, and wild-caught fish. Our diet also includes sourdough and gluten-free bread. We have learned and practiced new cooking techniques that make grains, nuts, seeds, and legumes more digestible. And we've also learned the importance of supporting our gut microbiome with prebiotics like kefir and whey. So now let's bottom line this whole thing. What about my health? What about my facial spasm? Well, over the past year, I've regained about 15 of the 20 pounds I had lost. I feel much stronger, less frail, and less anxious than I did when I was eating vegan. When I was eating vegan, I was always hungry, even after a big meal. And that's because I wasn't getting the important fats and nutrients that are found only in animal products. Now today, I'm still working in healthcare. I'm on my feet running 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. So I feel pretty good for a guy that's in the fourth quarter of life. And what about my facial spasm? Well, it's gone. Over a period of about 5 months, it slowly diminished and then totally disappeared. And I'm convinced it was the dietary change from being vegan to eating a properly sourced omnivore diet following the Western price model cured my facial spasm. Now that's my story, and I'd love to hear about your story in the comments below. Now if you found these videos interesting or informative, give them a like and even consider subscribing. Now I will be posting more videos from the fourth quarter of life, so check back, let's interact, and remember, God has your back.